Friends on YouTube. There's never anybody on YouTube, guys. Never. Take a sip of water. I've had coffee before water, which is so bad. I try not to do that. I try so hard not to do that. Thank you so much for the Pappy. Good morning. You're always the first one in my room. I love it. Well, besides, Luna loves to shop. My bestie, she's always tapping away. So, good morning, Pappy. You just missed me getting the Kong ball ready for the puppers that I'm watching, suddenly it got hot in here. So let me go see if the AC is on or open some windows because it's actually really beautiful outside. It's cool. So she can work away at that while I'm live. So there she is, Patty. There she is. There she is working away at her little column. It's a beautiful day here. At least it's nice and cool for now. Sorry, YouTube. YouTube unfortunately cannot walk away with me because I'm on my laptop on YouTube. So I've seen these stands. Oh, I know she's such a good girl. She's old though, Pappy. She's an old lady and I don't know what's going on. Like before her mom left for California. So her mom's in California visiting family. And before her mom left and dropped her off, she had noticed that she was limping and she took her to the vet because she was like, oh my God, I'm going to drop her off. And she's got like this little limp. And they took an x-ray. They said everything was fine. So they don't know what's going on. And so I had all these like hopes of taking her for walks. And my husband and I were going to take her to like a local brewery that allows dogs. And we were going to do all this stuff with Allie, but we haven't been able to do anything because of her little limp. So I don't know what's going on. It's sad. She's basically like been laying down all the time, which makes me so sad. So hello to friends on YouTube. Nobody's there, but if anybody's, I don't know if there's like you know how on TikTok people can like watch from the hallway. We say, I don't know if there's a hallway on the YT, but that's what's going on. How's everybody doing? I think it's just Pappy, myself in here hanging out. So which is fine. It's fine, Pappy. It's fine. You're probably getting all the little chickens and roosters fed. And soon, hopefully, you and your lovely wife are just waking up the homestead, getting ready for your day. Good morning, Mel. How are you, friends? Mel, that book is so good. That is such a good book. Thank you for the recommendation. The Big Leap, right? That's the name of the book. Thank you so much, Mel. It is so good. I finished it. I was listening to it audio because I'm a multitasker. So while I was listing items, I would listen to it. And wow, it's so interesting. The theory is so interesting. Such a good book. Of course, I'm like not good at remembering like all the names of the theory. What is it? The upper, I can't even say it. I can't even remember it, but it was very interesting. I think I'm going to give it a listen again. And it's such a short read. It was such a short read and it was the upper limit. Yes, the upper limit. And like the 4 theories as to why, like that was super interesting. Like, like outshining a sibling or, someone putting like a limitation on you, like how a lot of it came out of childhood. I thought it was so good. So then, your what is it? Your area of genius. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I think that you are such an example after talking to you, Mel, like such an example of someone who is going for her area of genius, if that's what they call it. I should probably, the reason why I can't retain it is because I was listening to it and not reading it. I should get the book. I think I might pick up a copy of the book. But The other day, I was asking for book recommendations, Zone of Genius. You see, thank you so much, girl. Thank you. I was asking for book recommendations, and Mel recommended a really great book called The Big Leap. I think that's what it is. Oh my God. Gay Hendrickson, right? The Big Leap. Yes. The Big Leap, Conquer Your Hidden Fear and Take Life to the Next Level by, Gay Hendricks, not Gay Hendrickson, Gay Hendricks. So, mm, he's got a YouTube channel. I've got to check that out. Such a good book. And so he talks about how there are all these things that limit us from reaching our zone of genius. And he talked about, which this was really interesting, that most of us stay in our zone of excellence. So it's like an area in your work that you're really good at and really comfortable, but there's so much more that you can do, and there's so much more that you were meant to do. But there are these four theories that kind of hold you back from reaching that zone of genius. Um, Such a good book. So thank you. And Mel, I hope you found the audio version of Rococo, which I don't know. It's such a good beach read. If you were out with your friend and, if you ever go back to the beach this summer, such a good book, such a good book. So Mel and I were just kind of exchanging ideas. I haven't found it yet. Oh, you haven't? On Libby? It's in my library for sure. It's an old book. It's been around forever. So I don't think you'll have a hard time like getting it from the library or getting it. Oh, audio. Okay. I've got a flash goal, friends. So let's see what the flash goal is. Oh, this is nice. Thank you, TikTok. 3 gifters send a TikTok J to my live in the next 15 minutes. So I'm going to give it a little, um, we're going to get us started here. Luna loves to shop. It's going to get us started. Thank you. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you, Mel, for your TikTok J. I appreciate you. So yes, girly, it's such a good book, such a good book. So, what are your plans today, Mel? Good morning, Elizabeth. How are you? Elizabeth, I'm Luna. This is Luna Thrift Slux Finds. I'm a thrifter, I'm a reseller, I'm an eco friendly stylist. If you're wondering what that is, just click on the orange arrow in the lower left hand corner, and there's a series of questions there, and I can DM you more information. Basically, I help style you. I help save time, save money, because I am buying clothes on your behalf and thrifting them. And so there's a couple of different levels. And I've had a few clients, and it's been so much fun to do that. So just check it out. Let me know if you're interested, and I'll DM you the link for more information. Unfortunately, I can't put it in my profile because TikTok is jealous, so I can't do that. So today, my friends, so this is just the coffee talk portion of our live. So we're just chit chatting, just a couple of friends chit chatting. Today, I'm thinking about going to the bins. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it. Have a couple of sales that I made. I sold a bathing suit that I actually thrifted from the bins last week, a beautiful Land's End bathing suit in a plus size 18. So I go for a lot of plus sizes on stuff like that. And then what else? I sold a pair of ATV riding pants. They used to be my daughter's, so my daughter outgrew them. So 3 more days at my 9 to 5. Mel, I'm gonna cheers that, girl. That's so amazing. I'm so happy for you. Wow. I am so happy for you. So, so happy for you. I am praying, yes, cheers to you, my friend. I'm praying that it all goes well and that you have so much success. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for myself. So, I was going to say the other thing I'm doing today, that I don't really want to do, but I'm doing it because I have to. I'm going to a networking event. Wah, wah, wah. I wonder if there's an effect for that. Let me see if there's a sound effect. Let me click on the wand and see if I can find it. Sound effects. Let's see. Uh, Thriller? What's that? That one might that one works, I think. Or fail. Let's see. Yeah, that one's better. That one's better. So I have to go to a networking event. It's not that I have to, but I have to. So I have a former coworker who's in town. Um, and good morning, iconic. How are you, friend? And she said that she's gonna go to the event. So I was like, okay. She's like, you should come with me. Good morning, Ghost. Welcome in. So mm, iconic. Today we're talking about back to school shopping at the thrift. So I'm telling people you don't have to do 100% back to school shopping. Hi, Ashley. New from the For You page. Oh, let's connect. Great, Ashley. Let's read a little bit about you, friend. 27.6 thousand followers. Wow. New York, mid-size fashion, 40 plus, beauty, fragrance, Amazon, and TikTok finds. Oh my gosh, I'm definitely giving you a follow, my friend. Wow, tell us your secret. You are a success. I'm like a tiny, tiny little creator on here, but let me tell you a little bit about myself, Ashley. I am a thrifter, a reseller, eco-friendly stylist. If you click on the service plus, you can DM me to learn more. Basically, I do stitch fix type of bundles, but I do the personal shopping for you. And instead of you getting new clothes, you're getting eco-friendly thrifted clothes. So I've been doing this. It's been so much fun to do it with. I've had like 3 clients. It's been a lot of fun to do it. So, what we're talking about, well, first of all, I go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 6:30 to 8 a.m. Eastern time. And we do a little warming up of the room. So we do a little coffee talk from 6:30 to 7. From 7 to 7:30, we talk about the topic of the week. This week it's back to school shopping through the thrift, consignment, all those things. And then from 7:30 to 8, I like to end my lives with gratitude, thanking you guys for being here, for hanging out, and also affirmations. So that's what my life is about. But so yes, heading to the networking event today. We'll see how it goes. I plan to talk about, say that I'm looking for a full-time job, but also talk about my business. So it's going to be networking for both Luna Lux finds and for, you know, for my government name going shopping. So yes. Mm. Good morning. This is not, I don't think this is my friend M who's usually here. There was just another M. Good morning, Stan Blue. Good morning, everyone who's new and coming in. So we're going to talk about thrifting for back to school. So uh, and we will start our topic at like 10 minutes, like full force. But what we've talked about so far this week is how you don't have to spend hundreds or thousands of dollars on thrifting or on, sorry, back to school shopping. You can thrift 75%, 100%, 50% of your kids' outfits. There's so many reasons to do it. First of all, if you've got littles, you know they outgrow those outfits very quickly. School is hard on clothes. They get stained, they get rips during recess, during all the things. So why spend tons of money on brand new clothes when you can get very good quality, sometimes new with tax clothes at the thrift store? You just have to have a little time, a little patience to do that type of shopping. If you don't want to do the shopping and you want me to do the shopping for your kids' clothes, I can do that as well. So because I'm an eco-friendly stylist, I can definitely do some thrift store shopping. Tell me your kids' sizes, and I can go and do that for you. And we can fill out a whole style quiz and do all the things. Do all the things. So, good morning, the love me. Good morning. So we're just having a little coffee. This is my little schedule here. We're doing coffee talk. We're going to talk about back to school thrift ideas. And we end with gratitude and affirmations, where I pull affirmation cards and we end on a positive note. So thank you for liking the live, Mel. So our friend Mel here is living the dream. She has 3 more days of her 9 to 5 job, and then she is going full entrepreneur. She is going to be doing an interior design business as well as a resale business. So we are so excited and proud of our friend Mel. And I had a beautiful conversation with Mel on on the phone. We were just chatting away one morning, and we were just kind of exchanging ideas. And actually, Mel has shared with me that she saw some people reselling thrifted items here on TikTok through TikTok Shop. So I'm interested in learning more about that, Mel. Oh, you're welcome, Mel. You're welcome. So if you're interested in reselling and thrifting, give Mel a follow. She's got a great, I've been looking at your Vinted, Mel. I love it. Your Vinted is so nice. Your Vinted storefront, so nice. Mm. And friends, I've been selling on Vinted for like a couple of months now, but I finally made my first purchase on Vinted because I have not been purchasing. My husband's purchasing a bunch of stuff on Vinted. He loves it, but I have not been. But I did my first purchase. So I am a paper planner. I love all things stationery, and I have a second account here on TikTok called Luna Loves Planning, but I don't really like post that much on it. And so I bought like for $4, and then the shipping is like basically free. So I think it was like $1 for shipping. I bought these like paper clips, like cute, like big paper clips that's really like kind of like to hold pages, and then like little metal clips. So cute for $4, like a set. I was like, this is great. This is so cheap. And then I started looking up stationery, and I'm like, ooh, this is gonna be trouble. Like I'm like one of those people that buys like a ton of notebooks. I use like a few pages of each one, and then I forget about the notebook. So I've got to get better about that. But I love going to TJ Maxx because they have the best fancy notebooks, like for cheap. And so like I love it. I just love it. So I have like a pink one, a brown one. Like those are my colors. I love like the pinks and browns together. Um, and then I've got like a couple of moleskin ones that I found at TJ Maxx as well. Uh, just so much. And then like when I go to the thrift store, I always look iconic. Thank you so much for the little sunflowers. Or the daisies. I always look for I always look for like thank you cards. I actually, so I have a question for my reselling friends. Do you write thank you cards in all of your packages? Oh, you're so sweet. Divine morning, friends. Divine morning to you too, iconic. Thank you. Iconic, your name is Missy, right? Is it Missy? I do, and people love it. Yes, I do too. I handwrite thank you cards. Yes. Okay. I just want to make sure because I keep saying, although I love calling you iconic, but I just am like Missy. I think it's Missy. So yes, I write. I handwrite my thank you cards. uh, I did buy from the TikTok shop those little pink thank you cards. Like it's like a die cut of the word thank you, and then you turn it around. I don't know if you guys have seen those on the TikTok shop. And I used those for a little while, but I kind of felt bad about it. I was like, I'm not as big a seller, so I still have the time to do that, to write the thank you card. And I like to say stuff like, like the bathing suit, like, I hope, you wear this in style and good health for many years to come. Or when I sell a pair of shoes, I always say, I hope you walk through many adventures in these beautiful shoes or these beautiful sneakers or something like that. Like, I always like to put a little personal note in it. And Yeah, yeah, I like to do that. And um, when I get my reviews, some people will say, "Oh, thank you so much for the note," or "Thank you so much for," like I'll put like a miracle mantra card in there. It does. It goes a long way. And iconic. I just did a little video. I don't know if you've had a chance to see it on my site. I did a little video because honestly, guys, with every sale, I like hold it to my heart and I say a little like prayer of thanks because I am so grateful for every single little sale because not yet, I'll check. It was like my last video. Girl, I look a hot mess too. Like when I when I took that, I was like, you know how they say just post the content? Right. I loved your gratitude video. Thank you, Mel. You know how they say just post the content? Well, I was looking rough that day. Like I had on my Yankee, t-shirt. My hair was all up and like it was not like conditioned. It was looking rough and like I had no makeup on. But I was just like, this is me most of the time. Not most of the time. Actually, this is me most of the time. I try really hard to like get dressed and look good every day, but um on Sundays when I'm packing and it's hot and like I'm upstairs in my office where the air conditioning doesn't come up all the way. So, yes, authentic self. So I was like, I'm just going to post this video. I'm not going to go and put on makeup and do my hair for this. This is me. This is me actually packing up an order. And that's what I was doing. I was packing up an order and I just did the quick little video because I really like hold every like sale up to my heart and I just thank God and I thank the person and am like so grateful for it, grateful for those sales, every single one. Where do you sell primarily, Luna? Oh, okay. So Missy, I sell on I would say right now Vinted is my number one. I'm selling so much on there. But then after that, it's the Posh and then the Bay. I have a question, Mel. Do you sell on the Bay? Excuse me. Do you sell on the Bay or Iconic? Do you sell on the Bay? And I know Iconic, you do whatnot. I do. You do. Okay. Yes. Can you guys explain to me? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you can explain it quickly, but I want to know. So the shipping. So this is why I am afraid of the Bay. Um, I'm sorry, I just saw something come up on the screen, so I got distracted. I I'm afraid to sell on the Bay because I can't seem to get I like to diversify, yes. I can't seem to get the shipping right. So I've followed all of the advice. I've created business policies for my shipping. So the business policies that I have in place are under 1 pound, I have it for $7.95 because shipping has gone up on eBay. Then from 1 to 2 pounds, I have ground advantage calculated. Then I have 2 pounds and over, I have the option of ground advantage and UPS saver calculated. Those are the three options that I'm offering. So I just sold the bathing suit to someone on eBay and then they charge that person only $2 for shipping and I'm like, I know that I put like I'm pretty sure that I put down, I don't understand the $2. Like that's happened to me a couple of times recently where something is $2. Iconic says you sell on FB, Posh, Bay, WN, and the Real Real. Okay, okay. Awesome. So I sell Iconic on um, Posh, Vinted, the Bay, WN, although I've made no sales on WN, the Kari, and the Pop starts with the D. So, and the reason why I got on those platforms is because I finally bit the bullet and invested in Nifty, the Nifty app. And even though it's pricey, never happened to me on eBay. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, guys. Like, let me go to my eBay. Like it says $2 shipping for them. So then I bought the label. I decided to go with FedEx because FedEx was cheaper. It was like 6.95. It was the cheapest one. But it said that the buyer chose USPS. I'm like, sorry, I'm gonna go with what's cheapest. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, friends. I don't understand it. Like I feel like I need to maybe Mel, I can call you Mel. And you could explain it to me. Or like, you know who's really good here? Lainey, Dollar Mom Shop. She's really good. I might call Lainey or ask if I can call her and have her explain it to me because I'm confused, friends. I'm confused. I used to be on the pop, but too much scamming. Oh boy. Good morning, Michelle, Shelley. Good morning. If you're new in the room, Michelle, I'm Luna. This is Luna Thrift Lux Finds. I'm a thrifter, a reseller. I'm an eco-friendly stylist. I also go live here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6:30 to 8 a.m. Eastern Time. And we talk all things thrifting. So Mel says, I have similar problems on eBay and it frustrates me. The buyer pays less than my label costs. Exactly. Exactly. Like, so Mel, let me talk to Lainey and find out. My understanding is, and I guess the way I'm looking at it is it's kind of like a wash. Sometimes I make a little money. Oh, Michelle Shelley says, y'all are scaring me. Haha. I'm about to get started doing online selling. Oh my gosh, that's amazing, Michelle. No, don't be afraid. So if you are doing FB Marketplace, wonderful. I don't do FB Marketplace, but it's eBay. eBay is a little, the Bay. I'm gonna say the Bay. I shouldn't say the whole name. But if I can give you some advice, Michelle, start off with the Posh because that's the easiest one if you're going to be starting on any of the platforms. The downside to the Posh is they take 20% of your earnings. So that's pretty high. But what a lot of people do, Michelle, is they price their stuff a little bit higher for a couple of reasons. Because of the 20% that the Posh takes. And also, I was going to get Nifty. Okay. They are expensive. Yes. Michelle, hey, if you want to get Nifty, go for it. But can I just make a recommendation, my friend? If you're just starting out, you might want to hold off. Nifty is really expensive. It's like $70 a month. If you have the money for it, then go for it. Um, but and please chime in, Mel and Iconic, because they are also resellers. Um, I think if you're just starting out, like start out with like a couple of platforms. Like say you start out with the Posh and maybe Vinted. Like that one's been doing really well. I've got a ton of stuff. I just need to get it all listed. I have an entire garage I've been selling. Oh, okay. Iconic says she's not on Nifty. Okay. But I guess the advice that I was trying to give and was wondering if Iconic and Mel would back me up on this is like to start off with a few platforms, like just like one or two before, trying Nifty, investing in it, and then doing all the platforms. People have been coming to my shop in my garage. Oh, wow, that's great. And Iconic says, I love Posh and FB. Yes. So let me tell you. So, Michelle, it sounds like you've been, if you're ready to go into Nifty, it sounds like you've been researching. So you know that the sites that you can cross list on are the Posh, the Bay, um, the Pop starts with a D, the Kari, and the WN, and Etsy. Those are the 6 shops. You cannot cross list on Vinted. Vinted doesn't actually allow any cross listing apps to post for them. Everything, yes, exactly, exactly. There's a new one, not new, but I had not heard of it called Grailed. Let me look it up. I just decided Grailed. Have you guys heard of Grailed? Yes, you were right, Michelle. You're right. Um, so Grailed was a reselling app mostly for men's clothes, but they've started to include women as well. Michelle said the shipping has always worried me, so I have never done online. Okay, yeah, it's a learning curve for sure. Um, so thank you so much for the daily heart me, Michelle. I appreciate you joining the family. Um, and I think, shoot, I forgot about the flash goal. I think we're done with the flash goal. I don't think we met it, but that's okay. Um, so Grailed is like high end um, items. So check it out. I heard Lainey Dollar Mom Shop talking about it. And so I have a couple of very, thank you for the heart me, Missy. Thank you so much. I have a pair of D squared two pants that are like $175 value. So I put those on there. And I have a pair of an Italian designer that I cannot say the name. Thank you. I have a pair of, so I put two very high end jeans on this Grailed site just to give it a try because Lainey said that people don't haggle on there, that it's people that are looking for luxury items, and usually you won't get people like trying to lowball you. The horror stories about refunds worry me too. So you can set like on the bay for no refunds. Um, oh, that's so nice. I'm so glad you guys are following each other. Yes, make sure that we all, especially as resellers, follow each other. I just gave you the follow back, Michelle. Um, I would say, and Michelle, if you want, there's a whole Grailed. It's Grailed. So check it out, Missy. And it's a reselling site for it started off for men, um, and then it has expanded for women as well. And it's supposed to be like high end reselling on there. Um, Michelle, I was going to say to you, friend, DM me and I will send you information on a reselling group here on TikTok that, like, I know Mel and I are both in this group. Missy at Iconic, I don't know if you're in the one a day reselling group, um, but that's a great group of people to belong to and just learn more about reselling. Let's see. Was that Grailed? Grailed with, yes, you've got the spelling, but add an ED at the end. So Grailed. So grailed.com. So how long have you been selling online? Okay, send me to, okay, yes, I will send it to you too, Missy. Oh, I'm so glad that you guys are all following each other. Mel is amazing as well. So Iconic, she sells. We met on the WN app, um, and Mel I met here on TikTok. So um, Iconic has been selling since '07 on the Bay. Wow. Michelle, I just started last January of 2025 I started. But seriously, like, you know, I would say only like where I'm like sourcing more and making intentions of like having a so on Nifty, I like that you can, good morning, M. How are you, friend? On Nifty, I like that you can set goals for the month. So like I set a goal of posting 100 items in the month. So that's 5 items a day, 5 days a week. So 25 a week. Um, is my goal. And then I set a goal of, I think, what was it? Hold on, let me check what I did. And then I've got to get into my topic, my friends. I love that we've been talking here. And we can keep talking, but I just want to make sure. Okay, so $1,000 was my goal. And it's so funny. It says at risk. So my monthly listings, my goal is 100. I'm at 72, and today is the 22nd. So yes, I am behind on my monthly profit. I set it to 1,000. But here's the thing, because Vinted is not on here, I might be closer than I think. So I'll have to go, I keep a separate spreadsheet and I'll have to go and check. But monthly sales, why did I set it at 30? 30 monthly sales. I guess I was thinking one a day would be great. And so I'm at 29. So that's good. Um, Michelle says, my goal is in my head right now. Haha. I'm trying to make $2,000 profit of Facebook right now. Non-closed though. Okay. All right. You'll make it. Thank you, Em. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Um, uh, let's see. We've got a couple of resellers in the room. Michelle Shelley, she's our new friend. I think that's amazing. Iconic says, I do weekly lives on WN. I've got to catch you, Iconic. I don't know why I haven't caught you in like forever. I think part of it is that I try not to get on that platform because it's addictive. And like for a while there, I was spending too much money on it. I had to put myself in whatnot jail because like in the month of November last year, I spent so much money. It was bad. Mainly vintage and modern jewelry. Yes, because I love jewelry. You know, I love my jewelry. Mm. All right, friends. So we've got M in the house. We've got Michelle. We've got Missy. We've got all the M's. Oh my God. M, Michelle, Missy, who is iconic, and Mel. We've got all the M's. We've got all the M's. Let's see. Who else is hanging out with us? So we've got Kirsty. Hi, Kirsty. We've got my mom, M. Clausel. We've got Misty, and we've got Al. Al, I didn't see you sneak in here, my friend. Good morning, Al. Iconic is hosting a raid train Saturday. Swing by. Starts at 12. Okay, girl, I'll do it. Good morning, Al. I didn't see you sneak in here. All right, friends. So, oh, you just arrived. Okay. Okay, good, good. I didn't want to ignore you. So we've been talking about back to school thrift ideas, and I'm so glad you're here, Al, because I do have something for you. Um, so for teachers, so Elle is a elementary school teacher. Good morning, Behavior Talks. Good morning. Thank you for your daily heart, me friend. Thank you. We had a flash goal, friends, and I don't think we met the flash goal, but that's okay. So if you want to give your daily heart me, please feel free. No more Christmas sweaters. No, I know, I know. I thrifted the cutest sweater. Thank you for the Go Pop Behavior Talks. I thrifted the cutest sweater for my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law is a former school teacher. She taught kindergarten, first and second grade. And I showed the sweater and it gave Elle like she was like, I do not wear those kinds of clothes. She's a first grade teacher, I believe. But she does not wear the cutesy sweaters and stuff. But even though my mother-in-law is retired, she still likes some of those sweaters. And I just found a cute one that I thrifted for her. But we were talking about back to school shopping and how you can spend hundreds, and if you have more than one kid, maybe even thousands of dollars on back to school shopping. So I wanted to propose the idea of maybe doing 75% of your shopping for back to school at the thrift or at consignment or at yard sales. I understand that the kids on the first day of school maybe want to have that crisp shirt, the crisp, jeans, the white sneakers. Good morning, Coach Rhonda. So I'm not saying don't buy that stuff. Go ahead and buy that stuff. I found a popular board game, Zingo, for $4, brand new. Amazing. Amazing. I'm sure that's so. Do you have is this for your practice, like to play with the kids? Thirsty. Thirsty. I don't understand what that means. Thirsty. Thrifting. Thrifting? Is that what you're saying? Thirsting. I don't know. So um but oh, thrifting. Yes. Okay. Michelle says, as they got older, they got a $250 allowance, including tennis shoes, backpack, etc. And they could. Misty Casey says, I just started reselling on FB Marketplace and wanting to start Etsy and eBay. That's awesome, Misty. Thank you for being here. Well, you've been like listening and listening to like the tips. If you sell on Etsy, I hope you know that it has to be vintage stuff. You can't sell you can't sell modern items. It has to be vintage if you're going to resell on Etsy. So I've learned that. Let's see what else we got going on here. Oh, so nice. Yes, I'm going to give you a follow as well, Misty. I love my reselling friends here. And I will try to remember, Misty, to send you the link to the new reselling group as well. It's a group of resellers. I think they're at like 200 people at this point. It's called the One a Day Reselling Group, and it's a way of us. Oh, Coach Rhonda, you just reached level 24. Thank you for hanging out with us, Coach Rhonda, especially on your vacation. Yes, it's a game they love to play during social time. Oh, I'm so happy. So Behavior Talks, she works with kids, I believe neurodivergent children. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that is your area of expertise is neurodivergent children. Let's see. Iconic says, can you guys give me a follow on FB? Same tag name. Absolutely. I will make sure. I think I am following you. I know I'm following you on the gram, but I'll make sure you're building that platform. Yeah. Thank you. I know I have a lot to learn, but I'm so excited to start this new journey. Oh, Misty, I love it. I love it. Are you, Misty, are you trying to make this like your full-time gig? Or do you have like, are you doing it part-time? I'm trying to build on FB too. I'll follow. Okay, that's awesome. Hear that WN is good too. So I'm on WN, but only the buy it now feature. So like the bin, like um I don't do live reselling, but Iconic does. Okay, awesome. You guys are following each other. Uh, oh, Missy, you're a social worker. I was also asking Misty, like we have all the M names. I'm so sorry. I was asking Misty because she says she's just starting to resell if she does this, if she's trying to do it part-time or full-time. And Iconic, I don't know how you have the time for all of this as a full-time social worker. Whew, that's the real deal. That's hard work, my friend. You're full-time, Misty. Yeah. So right now I am unemployed. I was laid off in January of this year, but I'm working on going back to full-time. I was trying to make a go of the reselling business full-time. Not quite ready, but that's okay. I'm going to keep going while I'm trying to look for a full-time job. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. In the reselling group, there's a lot of inspiration there though. So like Lainey Lainey's a former lawyer who has become a full-time reseller. Um, There's a woman named Carly at the Thrifty Triple, and she is a former corporate baddie who has gone full time. Good morning. Thank you so much for your, I love you so much. Friendly Gal 822. Thank you for being here. I'm Luna. This is Luna Thrift Slux Finds. I'm a thrifter, a reseller, eco-friendly stylist. I go live Monday, Wednesday, Fridays from 6:30 to 8 a.m. Eastern time. And we talk all things thrifting. So right now, this week, I take care of my mom who has severe dementia. Oh, Missy. Oh, you've got a lot. That's a lot, my friend. That's a lot. This week we choose a topic to talk about every week. This week we're talking about back to school thrift ideas. Good morning, Carrie. How are you? So good to see you, friend. Welcome back. Welcome back. So this is kind of how I run my live, my friends. Hi, I'm new too. I have been doing it since May. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. I love this. All these new friends. I'm going to give you a follow back, friendly girl, friendly gal. um, okay, I think I got you on Facebook, Iconic. I'm Michelle Gibson. Oh, I love this. M says Etsy has great vintage ties and they have format ties. I bought a nice pair of braces on Etsy. Braces, I remember this. So I was like, what are braces? And it's oh my God, why is the word escaping me? Oh my God. Help me out here. I'm having a brain fart with this. Suspenders. Suspenders are braces. Cranky Frankie says, I thrifted my child's Pottery Barn lunchbox this year. Yes. This is what I'm talking about, friends. Michelle says, I just bought 5 vintage quilts this weekend that I need to clean up and sell. Oh my goodness. Iconic says, thank you, friend. I will follow you back. I love this. Suspenders. Thank you, M. Yes. Renee Ruiz says, good morning. I started thrifting and reselling in early June. I love this. This is so great. Thank you so much, friends, for being here. Let me give some follows here, making sure that I'm following everyone. Cranky Frankie, let me give you a follow, my friend. Oh, I'm so happy. All right. Thank you so much, friends, for hanging out. Lucy, I see you here. No bio, my friend. If anybody's on here, hello, Connie. I didn't see you sneak in here, friend. Hi, Connie. So good to have you back. If you send me your Facebook names, I will follow you. Thank you, Misty, we're all trying to grow on different platforms. So I appreciate that so much. And thank you if you're looking at my Service Plus. Friends, that just answer one of the questions and it'll prompt me to DM you more information on my styling business. So I do Stitch Fix type of bundles, but I do it with thrifted clothes. So, oh, Coach Rhonda, thank you so much for the Luna chats. So, all right. I love to hear that you thrifted your kids' lunchbox from Pottery Barn, because that's a little game I wanted to play with you guys. And I wonder if I can do this. All right, Coach Rhonda, help me out here if I can't do it. I'm going to try to set up a little poll. Let me see if I can do this. Sound effects, boards. Oh boy. How do I do the poll, Coach Rhonda? Don't tell me. That's like Coach Rhonda. Okay. Poll and vote. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we're going to do, I'm going to do a question. The question is going to be thrift it or skip it. So if you are going to choose thrift it, you're going to give me the happy face. If you say skip it, you're going to give me the crying, sad face. Okay, friends? So I'm going to start this little poll. All right. So thrift it is the happy face. Skip it is the sad, crying face. Backpacks. Do we thrift it or do we not thrift a backpack for back to school? I see. I see. We've got 4 yeses. We've got a no. Michelle says no. I love this. I love this. Yes, yes. Iconic says yes, yes. All right. So we've got 1 no and we've got 5 yeses on whether we would thrift a backpack or not. I'm a yes on the back. We've got 6 and 1. I'm a yes on the backpack because I think, like, when I think back to buying back, that's the one thing I always let them pick out. Oh, I love that, Michelle. I love that. I get it. I get it. I get it. You could try to let them pick it out at the thrift store as well, but I know that I've seen like really good condition LL Bean backpacks, Land's End backpacks. Um, JanSport is very popular again. So, but I understand. I understand, Michelle. Um, yes, and I'm so glad you guys are following each other on the platform. Okay, I'm going to set up the poll again. And we're going to do again um, happy face for yes, thrift it, sad face for no, don't thrift it. Sneakers. Are we thrifting sneakers for back to school? Happy face for yes, sad face for no. Are we thrifting sneakers for back to school? Ooh, I see a lot of yeses. I see a lot of yeses. That's interesting. So my response would have been no. I would have been sad face because so much like you, Michelle, I feel like that's like when you think, I don't know, when I was growing up, that was like the sneakers was the thing. Like that was what my parents were willing to spend the money on. I promise I thrift. Yeah. That was what I was willing to my parents were willing to spend the money on and I was willing to spend the money on because the sneakers are just like, oh, the sneakers have to be like crispy white and looking good, no like just no crease in the sneakers. Yes, sneakers and backpack, everything else gets thrifted. You're so funny, Michelle. She's like, I swear I thrift. I promise. Um so, okay, this is fun. All right. So, let's do one more and then the sneaker industry is so big now. Yeah. But it was big so I'm Gen X. I'm going to be 52 years old. It was always big. It was always big. Michelle says, I think those two things just scream first day of school to me. Yes, I agree. I agree. And that's why I said, like, when I chose this topic, my friends, back to school thrift ideas, I said, you don't have to do 100% of your shopping at the thrift store. I do believe that it is okay to buy a few things brand new. But when you think about it, after the first week of them wearing their fresh, crisp new outfits, nobody's looking, nobody cares. Like, and you can find a lot of new attack stuff. And some of the reasons why we also, earlier this week on Monday, we talked about the reasons why you should thrift is to save money because you can find really good quality. Of course, sustainability, if that matters to you, it matters to me. Keeping stuff out of the landfill. There's so much good stuff out there. Um, but also, like, if you're buying trendy stuff too, that stuff is going to be out of style like by the time the second semester hits. So why not like thrift it and then when it's out of style you can donate it back, you can, for the next person who's going to love on it. So um let's see. Lisa says you could have more sneakers if you thrift. Absolutely, Lisa. Like I've found some very good quality, nice sneakers, barely used sneakers at the thrift. So I agree. But I just think that it's harder to find new sneakers if you have the time to really go. Yes, absolutely. Michelle says, okay, I think those two things scream first day of school. Friendly gal says to Michelle, crazy face. Michelle says to Lisa, we thrift other sneakers. Laugh out loud. Okay. Misty Casey says, Michelle Gibson Yarnell sent you a friend request. That's awesome. M says, now they have leather sneakers. People collect them. Oh, Heidi says, my daughter is begging me to take her to the bins for back to school clothes. Oh my God, that is hilarious, Heidi. She wants to go to the bins for back to school clothes. They grow fast. Exactly. That was another reason that we talked about, especially if you have littles, they grow fast. Michelle says, I always told my girls I don't say no at the thrift store. That's so awesome. Yes, yes, because you're getting great stuff. And I think also like I mean, and I see Converse are classic. I see really nice Converse all the time at the thrift store. And those are classics. Like I just think that you can find like vintage clothes, vintage t-shirts that like really give the kids like that cool kind of edge, to it. So all right, I was going to do one more. I hate to run, but I got to go do some stuff. So glad I came across y'all. Oh, Michelle, thank you so much for being here. And I'll be back on Friday. We're going to wrap up the talk. So, yes, of course. And I understand people got to run and go to work, but we're going to continue to talk about back to school thrift ideas all throughout the week. So, on Friday, we're going to wrap up. But I wanted to play that fun little game with you guys. I'm so glad. Some other things. And I'm so glad you guys are all supporting each other on the other platforms because we have to have multiple streams of income, friends. We can't, it's not all about TT. We've got to be on the FB. We've got to be on the IG. We've got to be on all the things. And I'm so glad that we're supporting and following each other. I've got to remember some of these names so that I can go follow you guys too. I am also on FB. It's Luna Thrifts Lux Finds on there as well. So give me a follow as well. I'd love to like follow you guys all back. Yes, and I'm so happy, Heidi, that you have a daughter that wants to go back to school shopping at the bins. That's hilarious. That's really, and I love it. I think that it's so cool because I think that our kids, like growing up, I always say, like, if you shopped at the thrift store, that was not cool. That wasn't considered cool. That was considered like, oh, you must be poor. But it's not like that anymore. This younger generation, they love thrifting. They see the value in secondhand. Oh, I'm so glad that you're being followed by Iconic. I love this. She likes the grunge style and vintage clothes. Yes, grunge style. Oh my God, that takes me back to my college days. Grunge was the fashion. All the plaid shirts and all the things, oversized jeans and all that. So yes, sustainability. Like I always say this like factoid that I heard, and again, I don't know if it's true, but I heard that if we stop producing clothes right now, we'd have enough clothes in circulation to clothe the next 6 generations. Helping the economy, absolutely. Yes, yes, absolutely. Um, so, so many reasons why we should be thinking about, picking up the majority of our kids' clothes in the thrift store. Consignment, you can go to consignment. Like I took my sister-in-law's sister's daughter to a consignment shop. She was so excited to find Lululemon, like for like $10, like a pair of Lululemon leggings. Like she loves Lululemon. She was so excited to find it. I was so excited for her. And I love just seeing that the younger generation see the value in like, and I think also they like to be unique. And so they don't want to have the same shirt that everybody has. They don't want to have the same, they love like wearing the vintage stuff. Um, so and like my daughter, so something I want to talk about, like my daughter's in college, but I this summer I thrifted so much clothes through the WN app for her. And she is so excited. Like her style is she loves boho, she loves just like anything of that, like flower, romantic look. That's her style. And I also thrifted some cute jean shorts for her. And she was so happy. She was so happy. She, you know, didn't even have a second thought that it wasn't brand new. She doesn't like to go shopping. So if I buy stuff for her, that like makes her so happy. Did I see Lady Di come in here? I just want to check and make sure. Did I see Lady Di sneak in? No, I did not. Okay, Connie's still hanging out with us. We've got Lisa hanging out with us. Lisa, I'm going to give you a follow, my friend. And we've got Carrie here and new friends like Misty. Okay, I'm so excited. Unfortunately, the economy is not stable. I would think thrifting is a real option. Such a good point. Such a good point, Em. Um, it definitely has been a struggle. As someone who has been laid off since January, I just am like shocked, but not shocked that there is not an option to extend unemployment benefits. Like I just got my letter, like 26 weeks, you're done. There's no extension right now. Like, and it's the current administration. If we were under a different administration, and you know, I mean, I feel like we are in like like a recession. I just feel like we are in a recession. Food is so high. The gas prices are out of control. Like 2 years ago, I made the decision to purchase a hybrid vehicle, and I'm so grateful that I did. And that's the vehicle that we take everywhere because our other two vehicles are 6-cylinder cars. One is a truck, one is like a 6-cylinder SUV, like my daughter's car. And it's an old car. It's my old car. But like the gas that it takes is crazy. Dr. Johnson, so good to see you. Miss you, Dr. Johnson. I haven't seen you in a while. I see you, of course, in Elle's room, but I'm sure you're super busy. Thank you for the repost, Dr. Johnson. We are talking about back to school thrift ideas. It is 7:40. I haven't done a check. This has been a great live. Let's see. Let's do a little time check. So we've had 192 total views. We've had 7 new followers. That's amazing, friends. And we've had 14 gifters. I appreciate you guys. We've been on for an hour and 10 minutes. So let me get ready to grab. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Dr. Johnson's, Elle's saying to Dr. Johnson, early bird. Thank you so much for the Go Populars, Dr. Johnson. I appreciate you. Let me go grab my daily affirmation cards. And we just did our little gratitude. I'm so thankful for all of you guys being here today and hanging out with me. Thankful for all the new followers. And we're going to just turn off our board for now. We're going to hide that because I like to mirror my screen and get ready. Thank you for the stickers, Dr. Johnson, and get ready for our daily affirmations. All right, friends. So this is how I like every live I end with gratitude for all of you being here, gratitude for your gifts, gratitude for new followers, and then I pull affirmation cards. So we have our positive miracle mantra cards, which are on the TikTok shop. So you can buy these in my showcase. They're on there. I'm not going to turn on the shopping cart because it annoys me when like a bunch of new people come in and then they leave. We also, for grins and giggles, do disappointing affirmations. Don't take these personally. These are just for fun. And then I do affirmations for money and abundance. So I always start from the top of who's hanging out in the room. So we've got Coach Rhonda at the top. Thank you, Coach Rhonda, always for your support, especially while you're on vacation and you're up and early hanging out. Coach Rhonda sent me the most beautiful verse yesterday. She sent me a text saying that I was on her mind. She read a beautiful verse and she sent it to me yesterday, and I was so grateful for that. And I downloaded that app. as well. So thank you so much, Coach Rhonda. All right. Thank you for the follow, Lisa. I appreciate you, friend. Okay, so this is for Coach Rhonda, but I'll go down the list and everybody will get good morning, Victoria. Welcome in. I'm Luna. This is Luna Thrift Slacks Finds. I'm a thrifter, a reseller, and a TikTok live host, also on the YT. That reminds me. We have we have one person here. We have one person, but they haven't put anything in the chat. Thank you so much for whoever's in the room on the YT. I apologize. I'm on TikTok and YT at the same time. So, all right, Coach Rhonda, this is for you. And okay, remember, I always change these. It says, today I am open to meeting my dream partner, my dream business partner, right? You're open to meeting your dream business partner. I know that, right? That's what it is. Yes. All right. Let me, because I know that Coach Rhonda is a happily married woman. Good morning, Janelle. How are you? Yes. Doesn't it sound good for Coach Rhonda? She's a happily married woman. So she's gonna meet her dream business partner. All right. So this is an affirmation for money and abundance for Coach Rhonda. Oh, I love this. I'm worthy of the life I desire. I'm worthy of the life I desire. Janelle, how are you, friend? All right, let's see who's next in the room. We've got Mel. Mel, you're next. All right, I'm pulling for Mel, my friends, setting the intention to speak to her. This is so appropriate. My presence lingers in their thoughts long after I've left the room. This is for your school. Your presence will linger in their thoughts long after you've left the job. I think that's what that is. They're gonna miss you, girl. They're gonna miss you. I'm okay. How are you? I'm good, Janelle. I'm good. I'm hanging out. This is for you, Mel. I get paid to exist. I get paid to exist. Yeah. All right. Let's see who's next. Dr. Johnson, you're next. All right, Dr. Johnson. This is an affirmation for you, Dr. Johnson. Oh, this is one of my favorites. The more wealth in my hands, the more good circulation circulates in the universe. The more wealth in my hands, the more good circulates in the universe. I love that. I love that. All right. And your affirmation for money and abundance, Dr. Johnson, is, ooh, I am a money magnet. I am a money magnet. Elle, you're next on the list. Elle, I'm going to pull a miracle mantra for you. And then I'm going to do an affirmation for money and abundance. And after that, I'm going to pull for the room some disappointing affirmations for grins and giggles. Oh, this is for you, Elle. I live the life of my dreams because it was written in the stars for me. I live the life of my dreams because it was written in the stars for me. Yay. And here's your affirmation for money and abundance. Shy Girl Thrifts. Hello, friends. Aw, I love this, Elle. Everything I want magically works out for me. Everything I want magically works out, but I still go to work on Monday. I know Elle. Elle is a school teacher and she is so sad because her summer vacation is over and she has to go back to work on Monday. Ooh. All right, M, you're next. M, you are next, my friends. I just love your picture, M. Your smile is wonderful. Ooh. The circles around me empower me. The circles around me empower me. That's for you, M. And your affirmation. Oh, I forgot to do the disappointing affirmation. I will. This is for you, M. Your affirmation for money and abundance. Oh, this is for everybody. The universe always has my back. I love that. The universe always has my back. I hope that for all of us. Okay, let's do a funny, disappointing affirmation. And then we'll continue with the positive ones. Absolutely. Right? Right? Accept yourself for the hot mess that you are. Accept yourself for the hot mess you are. I'm going to pull one more. Amen. Hi, Shy Girl. How are you, my friend? We were talking this week, Shy Girl, about back to school thrifting. So come back on Friday and we're going to finish up the topic for the week. But we had a fun little game. We played like thrift or skip. And we were like, okay, backpacks, thrift or skip, sneakers, thrift or skip for back to school. So it was a lot of fun. And we're going to continue to play on Friday. Okay. All right. Ask the universe for guidance, then just go do whatever stupid shit you were going to do anyway. How many of us really? Come on, guys. How many of us? Right? We just do what we want anyway. Okay, let's see. The last person was Lisa. Lisa's next, and then Misty. Lisa, Misty, Janelle. Janelle, so you have to hang out. Lisa, Misty, Janelle. Okay. All right. Lisa. The universe intended me to live a life of riches. The universe intended me to live a life of riches. That's for you, Lisa. And then your affirmation for money and abundance is money and spirituality can coexist in harmony. I truly believe that. M says, I walk that. Oh, I love that. I love that, M. Money and spirituality can coexist in harmony. That is awesome. All right. I already forgot. Behavior talks. Behavior talks is next, and then Misty. I have behavior. Sorry about that. I think I flipped it. Behavior talks, you're next, then Misty. Okay. Behavior talks. My energy is expensive and exclusive. I love it. My energy is expensive and exclusive. And here is your affirmation for money and abundance. Behavior talks. I don't work for money. Money works for me. I don't work for money. Money works for me. I hope that speaks to you, friend. Misty, this is for you, Misty. Oh, this is so good. My family line is now blessed with wealth. My family line is now blessed with wealth. That's so good. That's so good. I love that one. I love that one. It's funny because I've been doing these so long that I'm starting to remember some of them. And I'm like, oh, I love this one. I love this one. Ooh, look at this one. Misty, this is for you. Money is my servant and I am the master of my wealth. Oh, I love that. Money is my servant and I am the master of my wealth. So good. So good. All right. We've got Janelle. We've got Janelle. And then we've got Shy Girl. Janelle, you're next, my friend. Okay, Janelle. This is your positive affirmation, my friend. Ooh. Wealth is my birthright. Wealth is my birthright. Misty said, I will take that. I'm so glad, Misty. Wealth is my birthright. That was yours, Janelle. And then now your affirmation for money and abundance is, oh, this is so good. I am grateful for the wealth I have and the wealth on its way. This is so good, Janelle. Ditto, M says. Oh, L, thank you for the music cloud. Thank you. Thank you, friend. All right. Let's see. Shy Girl, you're next. Then I've got Lucy and Clever. Lucy and Clever. So, but this is for Shy Girl. Shy Girl, this is for you. I experience once in a lifetime opportunities multiple times a day. I experience once in a lifetime opportunities multiple times a day. Wow. I love that. I hope that speaks to you, my friend. Okay, shy girl, here is your affirmation for money and abundance. I see abundance everywhere I go. I see abundance everywhere I go. Shy girl's like, on her other one, on her miracle mantra. I see abundance everywhere I go. I hope you see an abundance of wonderful things to resell. All right, Lucy. Lucy, I think you're next. Lucy, yes. Lucy, you're next. This is for you, Lucy. All right. Everyone I desire desires me more. Everyone I desire desires me more. Or we can change that to everything I desire desires me more. We can change that if you're in a committed relationship. So all right. Affirmations for money and abundance. All right, let's get one for you. This is for you, Lucy. Ooh, this is good. I can handle massive success with grace. I can handle massive success with grace. Love that. Love that for you, friend. All right. And then we've got clever. We've got clever. Clever, my friend, this is for you. Oh, we had this before. I think we had it in I think Behavior Talks got this one. My energy is expensive and exclusive. My energy is expensive and exclusive. But I think she got it in the affirmations for money and abundance because some of them are repetitive. Lucy, yes, I'm so glad, Lucy. Okay, and this is for you too, Lucy. I'm always at the right place at the right time. I'm always at the right place at the right time. Did I say Lucy or was this for clever? Oh my God, I'm sorry. I think this was for clever. My energy is expensive and exclusive. Did I? Oh, sorry, friends. I'm so sorry if I messed that up. I'm so sorry. That was for clever, I think. We've got Whirlwind Jewels. So welcome back, my friend. And then we've got something you could use. I apologize, my friends. I can repoll if you need me to. Oh my God. All right. So this one is, let me make it clear. This is for Whirlwind Jewels. Okay. I am the blueprint for success. I am the blueprint for success. Oh, you missed yours, Coach Rhonda. I'm so sorry. I can pull for you again. Whirlwind, this is your affirmation for money and abundance. I attract opportunities that lead to financial growth. I attract opportunities that lead to financial growth. All right, let's see. We've got something you can use. You're next. Mel says, Luna, you have the best energy. This was such a fun live. Great way to start the morning. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Mel. That's so sweet. Thank you. Oh, all right. Something you, Shayna. Every day, my luck and blessings multiply. Every day, my luck and blessings multiply. Aw, welcome in, Wani. I see you, friend. I'll pull for you too. Morning, baby. My daughter just came down. Shayna, my brain is worth millions. My brain is worth millions. Aw, that is awesome. I love it. I love it, Shayna. All right. Wani, this is for you, Wani. I'm going to pull for you now. And then Coach Rhonda, you were first, so I'm going to go back in the deck and find yours. Let me do Wani and then I'll do yours, Coach Rhonda. Wani, I am in alignment with the frequency of generational wealth. I am in alignment with the frequency of generational wealth. That's good. That's good stuff. That's what Dr. Michelle says. That's good stuff. All right. And Wani, this is your affirmation for money and abundance. Mm. I always have more money than I need. I always have more money than I need. That's good. That's so good. All right, Coach Rhonda, let me go back in the deck, all the way back. Okay, I found it. You were first, so I found it. That was easy to find. Oh, Coach Rhonda, this was it. I am open to meeting my dream partner, your dream business partner, because you are a happily married woman. Today, you're open to meeting your dream business partner. And then, Coach Rhonda, your other one is, I am worthy of the life I desire. I am worthy of the life I desire. So good, friends. All right, let's see. I think we have everybody. Oh, it's just me, Carrie. I didn't do yours. Did I do yours? Carrie, I don't think I did. Unwritten Unstoppable, welcome in. Carrie, I didn't do yours, I think. I'm going to do it now. Okay. Oh, Carrie, my name is spoken of amongst the most successful people. My name is spoken of amongst the most successful people. Okay, Carrie, here's your affirmation for money and abundance. Oh, thank you, Unwritten Unstoppable. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And thank you for sharing the live, guys. Every day, I am becoming more financially prosperous. Every day, I'm becoming more financially prosperous. That's for you, Carrie. Unwritten Unstoppable. Since you're in the room, let's pull one for you. Yes, Carrie, I love it. This is for you, Unwritten. Miss D. Ooh. Opportunities are handed to me. Opportunities are handed to me. Oh, thank you for being the title gift of the hand hearts, Wani. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you so much. And I appreciate everyone who is sharing out the live. I see you. Thank you for liking the live. So much gratitude for you guys hanging out with me. Okay, Miss D, this is for you. Wealth constantly flows into my life. Wealth constantly flows into my life. So good, friends. Let's do a quick little time check. We've been on 1 hour and 30 minutes. So I've done my hour. I need 1 more minute. We've had 254 total views. We've had 8 new followers. I'm so incredibly thankful for that. And 17 gifters have come through the room. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Our topic this week is back to school thrifting. Thank you for checking out the Service Plus button. I appreciate that. Just answer one of those questions. I'll get a DM and I will reach out to you with more information. But we've been talking about how you don't have to spend hundreds if you have more than one kid, sometimes thousands of dollars on back to school clothes. You can thrift some. You don't have to do 100% thrifting. You could do 75%, 50%. But there's so many reasons why you should consider thrifting your kids' back to school clothes. Number one, they grow like weeds. They're going to grow out of their clothes like within 3 to 6 months. Praying for that. Oh, I'm so glad. Miss D. M says, I wish everyone a great day. Thanks, Luna, for jumpstarting it. Of course, M, I love when you're here. You bring so much to the room. And like I said, I love your smile and your picture. It's the best. Oh, thank you for the Luna chats, Shayna. I appreciate you. So, the kids are going to grow out of the clothes. The clothes can sometimes be trendy and it's like out of style, by next semester. You're keeping clothes out of the landfill. So, sustainability is always such a good reason. And you can get original, vintage, very unique clothes at the thrift that the kids are going to love to wear. So just consider it. And we're going to wrap up talking about like brands and talking about other things you can thrift, like, you know, the water bottles. The water bottles are a big thing. Like I go to the thrift store now and I see Hydro Flask, I see Stanley cups, and it's like, when did that start hitting the thrift store? So there's just so many things that you can thrift and save money, and your kids can be set up to go back to school. So all right, friends, thank you so much for hanging out. Hopefully, you'll be back on Friday. We'll wrap up this back to school theme. But have a wonderful day, everyone, and I'll see you guys in the TikTok streets. Okay, take care. Hi, baby. Mhm. You ready? For what? For another day of work? What? And then tomorrow you have more work. Yay. And then you have to pack because you have to go. It's really, you know, where is that? At the same hotel we always stay at with the little miniature golf thing. Oh, yeah. But I'm gonna bring the air mattress in case, because of course, there's only two double beds and is that, and I can't sleep in the double beds. I'll either sleep on the air mattress. I don't mind sleeping on. There's just never gonna be a perfect situation unless you had your own room.
I liked that Airbnb we had when we went to Pennsylvania last time. That was great.
Yeah, that was really nice. Yeah. But this time I used points and it's all free. A couple of packages this morning. Well, you saw these bagels here, baby? They're everything. I don't know if you like those. Put them in the fridge. Chicken today. I'm gonna put these meats freezer. Oh, sorry. Oh.